What's good? So I was just about to transfer this snippet of code to an extension, and I thought, why not record this while I move it over? It's not very hard to do, but sometimes I do forget to move over code that I use frequently to an extension, and yeah, I just end up copying and pasting it to multiple files or view controllers or what have you. So it's always a good idea to move something like this to to an extension, because then you can call it wherever you want, and it takes up a lot less room. So if you can imagine what it looked like once all that stuff is gone and it's gone into the extension. So we can just move that code right here, and because it's an extension of our UI table view, we're gonna have to rename all these to self. Rename all the table views to self. And I think that's about it, really. I mean, it's really not that hard to make your own extension function that you can call wherever you want, and you can move these. You can just basically copy and paste your extensions folder to a new project and use it in that project if you want. I think that's about it. Let's run it. Actually, this is the review. Actually, let's put this in my settings, because it's a bit harder to see in review without the table, because then I won't really know for sure that it's worked or not. So let's just move that. And bring the simulator over. As you can see that I didn't change any code. I'm just using the exact same snippet of code for my settings view controller that I use for my review view controller, wherever that is. Yeah, over here. Same thing. So let's bring up our settings page. Okay. And it is working in a way. Maybe not. It was working on the device just before. Let me check the device. This dynamic height's giving me quite a bit of trouble, actually, because as you could see, the cells weren't it's just overlapping each other. Yeah, and it's kind of hidden under there as well. So I'm just gonna run it on the device, because it was working. The latest change I made was this, and I updated my other dynamic height video with this dispatch queue code in the description. And yeah, it looks like it's running fine on my device, on my iPhone X. Let me just try running it again. Yeah, yes, it is okay. It looks perfect on my device, but for some reason it is not showing up properly on my simulator. I'm gonna clean my project with the Apple key Shift and K. Select my iPhone 11 simulator and run it again. Yeah, giving me funny layout, and it's not showing my review style as well. That's something I'll have to get. That's something I have to do in a beta test, I think, just to make sure that it runs okay on the device. But I don't think this will make any difference. Oh, it's very strange. It comes up exactly as it did on my device now, which is just perfect. Let me check my device now, actually, with that change. I think you can stop the video now if you want. I'm just doing some device checks. All I really wanted to say was just keep in mind that when you're using the same code over and over again, maybe try put into an extension if you can, and whenever you can, because it's good to carry these extensions with you between projects too. And doesn't look good on my device. Looks the same as it was when it was screwed up on the simulator before, but it looks fine on the simulator here. So I'll just put this back, and that's something I have to do a beta test on and try it on the device, because I've only got a iPhone 10. Anyway, that's it. Good luck.